Every day, millions of people around the world consume whey protein as part of their diet. It is produced from cow's milk and undergoes various processes in factories to become a high-quality protein powder. But how are more than 10,000 containers of whey protein produced every day, from dairy farms to the production plant? We will unveil the secrets behind the manufacturing of one of the most coveted supplements in the industry. Whey protein comes from cow's milk, the whey. The liquid part separated from the curd during cheese manufacturing has been a byproduct of cheese production for thousands of years in the past. Whey was considered an unwanted byproduct of cheese and other dairy production. This liquid was a highly contaminating byproduct for the environment, with its disposal having negative effects on water and soil quality over time. As technology and nutrition understanding advanced, the nutritional value of whey proteins and other components in whey was recognized. This led to the development of more efficient and sustainable methods to process whey and turn it into useful products like protein. The process begins on dairy farms where cows are specifically bred and maintained for milk production. On the farm, they believe that happy and healthy cows produce high-quality milk, and quality milk is the first step in a high-quality protein supplement. An average dairy cow can produce around 30 liters of milk per day. Cow's milk is composed of 3% protein, and of that, 19% is whey protein. Cows are milked twice a day, generally by automated milking machines. During milking, milk is extracted from the cow's udders. The freshly milked milk is rich in nutrients, including proteins, fats, carbohydrates, and minerals. The freshly milked milk is temporarily stored in refrigerated storage tanks to keep it fresh and prevent contamination. These tanks are designed to keep the milk at cold temperatures to prevent bacteria growth and ensure its quality. The milk is transported from dairy farms to the cheese processing factory. Fresh milk is transported directly to one of the local cheese factories every day. Here, it is separated into curds and whey, usually. Refrigerated transport is used to keep the milk at the appropriate temperature during the journey. In the factory, the milk is unloaded from the transport trucks in specific reception areas. A milk quality verification process is carried out to ensure that it meets the required standards. Before continuing with the manufacturing process, the newly arrived milk at the factory is stored in refrigerated storage tanks until it is ready for processing. Before pasteurization, it is essential to check the quality and freshness of the milk to ensure it meets food safety standards. The milk is pumped from storage tanks through a pipeline system to a heater. In the heater, the milk is heated, usually to around 60 degrees Celsius, for about 30 minutes. This heating process aims to eliminate and deactivate any harmful bacteria present in the milk, increasing its safety for consumption after the heating phase. Pasteurized milk undergoes rapid cooling to reduce its temperature to 4 degrees Celsius. Rapid cooling stops the heating process and prevents the milk from continuing to cook, which could negatively affect its quality and taste throughout the pasteurization process. The milk temperature is carefully monitored and controlled to ensure it stays within specified ranges after pasteurization. The milk is transported to a specific processing unit designed for separating its components. Pasteurized milk is introduced into a large container and undergoes a mechanical separation process. After the pasteurization process, a coagulant is added to the milk, resulting in the formation of a solid mass known as curd. During this process, the remaining liquid, known as whey, contains concentrated proteins and other soluble components separated from the curd. In this cheese factory, curd is used to make fresh cheeses, while the remaining whey is destined for a second line of business during the separation process. A physical method such as filtration is used to separate the curd from the whey. The resulting liquid fraction is the whey, which is rich in whey protein. This phase of the process is essential to obtain the desired protein component, the basis of whey protein. The liquid whey fraction may contain small amounts of unwanted fat and minerals in some cases. An additional purification step is performed to remove these components and obtain a cleaner and protein-concentrated whey fraction. Some processing facilities use microfiltration and cross-flow filtration to further refine the whey protein fraction. These methods allow the removal of impurities and concentrate the whey proteins, resulting in a final whey protein product that is pure. This natural, low-temperature process separates protein from fats and lactose, resulting in a finished product that is extremely rich in proteins and retains important nutrients. Once the whey is filtered, it undergoes the evaporation process. The whey is introduced into industrial evaporators designed to remove excess water from the liquid fraction. The evaporation process is carried out at a controlled temperature to avoid damaging the proteins present in the whey. The temperature may vary but is usually kept relatively low to preserve the quality of the proteins. Evaporation is a controlled process that gradually removes water from the liquid whey fraction. During this process, water evaporates and turns into vapor, while proteins and other solids remain in concentrated form. Once much of the water has been removed, the concentrated liquid whey fraction undergoes a drying process. Drying involves introducing hot and cold air into the concentrated liquid stream. The hot air helps further evaporate the water, while the cold air helps cool the product. This drying process ensures that the final product is in powder form with minimal residual moisture. Subsequently, the resulting powder is sifted to remove any larger particles and ensure size uniformity. Once this stage is complete, the powdered whey is introduced into a mixer to remove any remaining moisture and achieve a homogeneous mixture. The resulting powder is then packaged in bags for sale to wholesalers. Thousands of bags of whey protein powder arrive daily at the world's largest protein factory, a factory that operates like clockwork 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, handling several hundred tons of whey protein and producing thousands of products. The company's extensive warehouse receives daily shipments of whey protein powder bags. These materials are then taken from here to the weighing room, where all the raw materials are weighed through a fine sieve, generally with a 2mm opening. This ensures that all ingredients break down carefully and are easy to mix. Thanks for watching. The next time you sip on your protein, remember this video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this.